YouTube, what's going on? Big Dirty back again. We're going to do another reaction video. This time it is Jim Jefferies gun control. I've never watched Jim Jefferies. This is going to be a first for me. Pretty excited to get into it. I had got this suggestion from a good friend of mine. That's enough talking. Before we get started on this video, it is my goal to hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I love doing these kind of reaction videos. I'm going to be doing these quite frequently. So if you guys are enjoying the content, if you're laughing along with me, just do me a favor, man. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have those notifications on. Go ahead and like the video and leave a comment down below on what you want to see me react to next. I love comedy videos. But now that all that's aside, let's get into it.
Now, before I start saying this, I want to say this, right? I believe in your right as Americans to have guns. I'm not trying to stop you from having guns. All I'm saying is this is my personal belief on the opinion. My opinion on the... it doesn't matter. I don't like guns, right? I'm going to say some things that are just facts, right? In Australia, we had guns, right? Right up until 1996. And in 1996, Australia had the biggest massacre on earth. Still hasn't been beaten. And...
Rude. Is that a joke?
Now, after that, they banned the guns. Now, in the 10 years before Port Arthur, there was 10 massacres.
I feel stupid as hell right now. He just said... never mind. Jeez Louise.
Since the gun ban in 1996, there hasn't been a single massacre since. I don't know how or why this happened. Maybe it was a coincidence, right? Now, please understand that I understand that Australia and America are two vastly different cultures with different people, right? I get it. In Australia, we had the biggest massacre on earth, and the Australian government went, that's it, no more guns. And we all went, yeah, right then, that seems fair enough, really.
Not so much over here, I guess.
In America, you have the Sandy Hook massacre where little tiny children died, and your government went, maybe we'll get rid of the big guns?
Oh, man.
And 50% of you went, fuck you, don't take my guns!
Before we keep going on this, full disclaimer, I'm not a gun nut whatsoever. I've never even shot a gun. So if you're a gun lover and you're watching this video, don't laugh at me for laughing at gun control, man. I'm just here for the comedy.
So here's where it gets confusing, right? Now, as I said, I'm all for your Second Amendment rights. I think you should be able to have guns. It's in your Constitution. What I am not for is bullshit arguments and lies. There is one argument and one argument alone for having a gun, and this is the argument. Fuck off. I like guns.
I mean, basically.
It's not the best argument, but it's all you've got. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with saying, I like something, don't take it away from me. But don't give me this other bullshit. The main one is, I need it for protection. I need to protect me. I need to protect my family.
Strangely, that sounds true. That's probably the number one, to any gun owner that I know. I've got a couple friends that carry, and that's probably reason number one when you talk about gun control, the protection.
Really? Is that why they're called assault rifles? Is it? Never heard of these fucking protection rifles you speak of? Protection? What the fuck are you talking about? You have a gun in your house, you're 80% more likely to use that gun on yourself than to shoot someone else. And people think, well, that'd never happen to me. You don't know.
Is that a real stat? Like, if you own a gun, are you 80% more likely to commit suicide with that gun? If you know the answer to that, leave that in the comments below.
Because you know what? From time to time, we all get sad. One day you're happy, then you're sad, and then...
What?
Protection? I had a break-in in Manchester, England, where I was tied up. I had my head cut. They threatened to rape my girlfriend. They came through the window with a machete and a hammer. And Americans always go, well, imagine if you had a gun. And I'm like, all right. I was naked at the time. I wasn't wearing my holster. I wasn't staring at the window waiting for cunts with machetes to come through.
Cunts with machetes.
Like, what world do you live in where you're constantly fucking ready? You have guns because you like guns. That's why you go to gun conventions. That's why you read gun magazines. None of you give a shit about home security. None of you go to home security conventions. None of you read Padlock Monthly. None of you
Padlock
have a
Monthly.
Facebook picture of you behind a secure door going, fucking yeah. Like, you're going to be ready if someone comes into your house. You have it at all fucking time. By the way, most people who are breaking into your house just want your fucking TV.
Right.
You think that people are coming to murder your family? How many fucking enemies do you have? Geez, you think a lot of yourself if you think everyone's coming to murder you. See, if you have it readily available, it becomes unsafe. You have it in your bedside table, one of your kids picks it up, thinks it's a toy, shoots another one of your kids. Happens every fucking day. People go, that would never happen in my house, because I'm a responsible gun owner. I keep my guns locked in a safe.
True.
Then there's no fucking protection!
The way he just broke that down makes total sense. You don't sleep with it holstered on you. And if you got to keep it safe from your kids, locked up in a safe, what good's that going to do you to the person breaking in with gun or weapon at hand? Good argument.
Someone comes into the house, you're like, wait there, fuckface. Oh, you've come to the wrong house here, buddy boy. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay. There's a 32 to the left or 32 to the right. Your mother's birthday? Why the fuck would I know your fucking mother's birthday? Maybe if you didn't leave the window open because it's too hot in here, we wouldn't be getting fucking murdered, right? I find the NRA to be hard work. But the fact that they always think the answer is more guns. After Sandy Hook happened, the NRA said, and I quote, "None of this would have happened if the teachers had guns."
What? Yeah, exactly. What?
I think they're forgetting what school was like. Does anyone remember that casual teacher that used to, whenever she came onto school, that relief teacher came, you and your friends would see her and go, oh, we're going to make her cry.
1000%. Middle and high school, me and a couple buddies had a, I don't want to say names on camera or on the internet, but there was one lady in middle school that me and a buddy Anthony used to terrify. And then in high school, there was a couple substitute teachers. Most substitute teachers are pretty cool, but there was a couple that you knew that, and then you had to make their day difficult. But like you said, if they had guns, my ass would probably be dead.
And then she'd stand in front of the class with a bit of chalk and her hands would be shaking. And you go, you're never getting married, are you, miss? Never going to happen for you. Then she'd get back to a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle. She'd be crying over the steering wheel. Just, why don't they like me? Let's give that cunt a gun and see how things work out.
Seriously.
And then they go, oh, well, answer to that, we'll just add more guns. They go, we'll put an armed security guard at every school across America. Yeah, that'll work out. The average security guard in America earns $16 an hour. Not a lot of wiggle room to be a fucking hero.
Hey man, that's true. That's an honest amount. I've been a bouncer for 14 years, and starting out, it's not much. Depending on the place you're at, some do a set amount, like cash, like $50 a night, and that's at a nightclub. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, to be an armed security guard at a school for $16 an hour, I don't know if that'd be worth it.
Someone comes onto the school and you've got Kevin.
Let him shake.
Now, I'm sure Kevin's shit hot at Call of Duty, but it might not fucking cut it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I understand that when I'm doing this joke in this room, 50% of you agree with me, 50% of you don't agree with me. And I do respect the people who don't agree with me. Don't think I don't. The 50% that don't agree with me, 20% of those people are smart enough to realize this is a comedy show and it's not to be taken seriously, and they're laughing along because it's just funny jokes, right? And then
I think he kind of explained what I'm doing with these videos. There's certain things that aren't funny. Obviously, gun control and mass shootings are touchy subjects. But these are jokes. This is funny.
the next 20% are sort of phased out a little bit and looking around going, wonder how they got that chandelier up there. And then there's the last 10%, and they're fucking furious.
True.
Right now, in this room, and the people watching at home, 10% of you are fucking seething. Just
1,000%.
And for a couple of reasons. First reason, I'm making good points.
Man, talk to him, Jim. Oh man, that was pretty funny. I like Jim Jefferies so far. Accent definitely adds to it, the comedic value of it. This is obviously going to be a 2-part video. Don't want to get in trouble with any copyright or the fair use violations. So be on the lookout for the second part of this stand-up routine on my channel. Again, guys, be sure, if you enjoyed the content so far, if you laughed along with me, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys.